As the last check of the day crosses the counter in your branch, it signals the end of another workday. But for one part of the company, that same check means that the real work is just beginning. Key Services of Washington operates 24 hours a day, processing our bank's financial transactions under the pressure of tight deadlines and remarkable volumes.
The biggest day we had was we processed about 2 million pieces of paper through this building. Yes, we did.
Each check begins its journey through Key Services in the distribution area.
On the average, every month we get about 900,000 pieces of outgoing U.S. mail and about 350,000 pieces of inter-office mail.
Distribution also makes sure that all proof work is promptly routed to the encoding department. Here, the proof work is sorted, measured to estimate the number of items, then distributed to the operators.
We encode the dollar amount along with any missing account numbers, routing numbers, with micro ink, which is the magnetic ink, which enables the sorter machine to read the check. On a really good night, with a couple Diet Pepsis, I average about 2,500 items an hour.
The operators make sure that all transactions are in balance before sending them on to the sorter. The sorter reads the micro ink on the bottom of the check and sorts them into categories.
In sorter operations, we capture the information from all the checks, key bank checks as well as checks from other banks. We capture about 2,000 items per minute, and right now we're capturing entries called transit entries.
The sorter reads the micro ink on the bottom of the check and sorts them into categories. The machine microfilms the checks as it sorts them. It also endorses the checks and sprays them with a unique sequence number. Items the sorter can't read are then routed to the reconcilement department.
We send out about $200 million in transit cash letters every day.
Our job is to find and correct all of the rejected items that the sorter didn't read. Then we balance all of the captured checks and send the transit items out to the other banks. When we're all done, information on our accounts is transferred to the Hogan system.
When Hogan has finished processing, any exceptions or unposted items are routed to the OTP department.
We examined the unposted and exception items, making decisions on those by 11 a.m. And at the same time, the branches are making their NSF decisions.
Here, speed and accuracy are essential. All NSF items must be returned to other banks within 24 hours, or KeyBank takes the loss. The Adjustments Department keeps several years of microfilm and microfiche records for all checks. Branches can key in an inquiry online and get the customer a copy of their checks or deposited items.
To get a photocopy of a check, we need to obtain the sequence number from the Hogan system. And then we key it into this machine here, and the item comes up on the screen.
The Statement Department answers inquiries from branches about bank statement preparation and mailing and check filing.
We keep about 5 million checks on file at any given time.
When it's time for checks to be mailed out in customer statements, the checks are sorted into account number order and delivered to the matchmaker. Here, our customer statements are assembled with checks and any other enclosures.
For statements with checks, we can run approximately 1,500 per hour.
The statements are then mailed out through distribution, which also routes outgoing work for return to the branches.
We consider the branches and the departments to be our customers at Key Services, and we do everything we can to make sure we give them the best service possible. We take pride in the job we do, and we're all in this together.